Yene eye opanyi baako ebedi nkomo na yaje ono nso ne thought ewo UCC oye eye lecturer ewo honom Mr. John Ansa oye political science lecturer ewo UCC ono nso no yene no eni nkomo ye hwese yensa beka eye Mr. Ephson Daily Dispatch was also eye well known eye will be a elections huns and somewhere what you say but focus on no ebe friend poster you know ebedi nkomo within the next 15 minutes I want nti yensa eka Mr. Ansa ye ebedi nkomo na ebisa say anya bia no won nso no report so wo a na dwenche report no ho no at saying na ono so ede amaye but me hwe say okay I'm say yensa aka Uncle Ben ye no eni nkomo or a poster was also the senior editor the Daily Dispatch newspaper Yenino Ending Komo and the editor of the Daily Dispatch newspaper Yenino Ending Komo. Uncle Ben, good morning.
Good morning.
But you're on the pump today.
But you want sir.
You could come kaka Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, EIU one report and the aid to home Komo. Now a straightforward question. Actually NDC in the mortar. Is the NDC looking to revitalize the party with a new candidate?
I think that EIU report is part of a 5-year report on Ghana. EIU has over the years done well with their research on Ghana. I mean, to give opinion polls 2.5 years is a bit long. But I think that one of the reasons they gave regarding Mahama is not far-fetched. I'm completing my 7th book on Ghanaian elections. And one of the reasons I've been doing some work on why NDC lost heavily, because NDC won 30 of their 32 seats back that they lost in 2016. But the presidential candidate lost by as much as 540,000 votes. See, that is why perhaps I mean, if elections were held today to elect a flag bearer for the NDC, Mama will win. In a year's time, I can't say Mama will win. Anything can happen.
But,
you understand? But
since this is a 2021 report, now you're discussing 2022, no? Are there any pointers at all the NDC today would want to change their candidate?
First and foremost, if NDC loses 2024, there will be an implosion in the party. You understand? So along the line, 2.5 years, a year to time, they be let's walk back by a year to time. And now a year and a half to time. And the grassroots think if they change, they will win, they will change. If they think they can still take Mahama, they will take him. You know, I think that a year, 2.5 years to election, or a year and a half to electing a flag bearer is kind of too long to have that impact on 2024 election. That is my view of the report.
Do you expect the NDC to win the 2024 elections from the EIU report?
The EIU report, I cannot comment on that. They are doing a 5-year projection. That's why I'm saying that you can't project 2.5 years to elections who will win. When your main opponent in the political battle is yet to elect his flag bearer, when the NDC has not even started party reorganization at the grassroots, because you know there's strong electoral machine based on the grassroots organization. So 2.5 years for me is a long time to be able to make these assessments.
They are also confident that 2024, the NDC would have a majority in parliament. Is that also a reality for you, from where you sit?
You need to bear in mind that they haven't had their primaries yet. the various primaries in the various constituencies, because when there are disaffections, when there are attempts to impose candidates, the fallout is people are apathetic, or you get people going independent to split votes. So for parliamentary elections, 2.5 years, it is post primaries and the run up to it that will give you an idea whether, because in the same way as NDC won 30 of the 32 seats, they won 30 of the 32 seats, they lost back. If they are pathetic, it can equally lose the same number of seats. I mean, when you look at the 2020 results, about a third of Ghanaian voters are swing. And that is good for our democracy. And it will be a lesson to any political party who will take the voters for granted.
Now, the NPP seems to still be confident that they will break the 8 with this reporter, Waba out, you know. What is it one?
Oh, 2.5 years. Apart from Nyankopon, nobody knows what will happen. You can't go into a battle. I mean, let me give you a typical example. The e-levy. If NDC is saying that people hate it, why are they not allowing NPP to pass so that they hang themselves politically? The NDC in Parliament is not stupid. They know that in the absence of the e-levy to get funding, the government may have to go to the IMF. They go to the IMF, one of the conditions is scrap-free cities. Because if you think about it, that your opponent, you are saying the e-levy is unpopular, yet you are preventing your opponent from passing it. They are not working for the interest of MPP. They are working for their own interest. You understand? So definitely, I mean, 2.5 years is a long time.
On the back of argument, if the passage of the e-levy inures to the benefits of the NDC, why are they kicking against it? If the EIU report says there, with John Dramani Mahama, the NDC might lose the 2024 elections. Should the NPP not also be rejoicing, if that is the case?
No, but I think that I'm telling you, the EIU report, I don't usually comment on people, so and you can't do an opinion for 2.5 years to elections. It's unrealistic. You understand? They are doing their projections part of a 5-year report. Your main opponent is yet to elect his flag bearer. There could be problems arising for the election. Maybe they will choose a candidate the NDC wants. And there are a lot of ifs and buts. So you can't do opinion polls 2.5 years. If you say you are giving a projection as to what will happen maybe by October this year, fine. But you can't talk about what will happen in December 2024 in April 2022. It's just not realistic.
Final question here. Mr. Dufo, Dr. Dufo, Nansen, he's been making some incursions. Nansen will launch a program be to resource the party's base, the masses, not the Mabutu Weji and Wanando. Does he stand a chance?
It's too early. He just started. You know, in the earlier convention, I think I said that if elections were held in April 2022, to elect a flag bearer for December 2022 elections, if there's going to be an election, Mama will win. A year's time, I can't say Mama will win. You never know. A year is a long time in politics for things to change.
My final question. If you had any advice for Mr. Dufo, would you encourage him on the path he's going as to seeking the flag bearership slot of the NDC?
Why not? Why can't he? He's a senior member of the party. Why can't he contest? He just the 40.
But
he can contest for the flag bearership of NDC. Anambwa.
True.
Yes. Why cannot Dufo do it? Nothing stops him. And there may be one or two more credible candidates. You never know.
Can he win an election for the NDC, hypothetically?
Pardon?
hypothetically, can he win
Yes.
an election for the NDC?
It's too early. You're asking me to guess. And the nature of the work I do, I don't guess.
Agaben, but do I say, my office archer, and mobile modern mafaho.
Marty, I
But
say for you.
you, Agaben, but do I say,